Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Use to select system, use metallic power, you can skip the tutorial.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Okay.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, it'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Torn up out here!
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
You're done!
I've done it.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains. Two more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh god.
Grab to the red! Let's get out of here!
Where are you? There you go.
You're done!
Quit making me sick.
ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Press so to open data menu, and from there you can open star map. Okay. Trouble between the stars. Zoom out to the entire star system. Zoom out again to see if all the stars in the settled systems. Plot a course by selecting a star system. If you want to travel to, your ship can only jump so many light years at once. A distant starship may require to jump closer. Okay, so this is where I was. Hmm. Where do you want me to go? Here? Sure.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Man, please. Fields are littered with abandoned OPIS, bases and research stations, most of the military leftovers from the two great galactic wars.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Well, hello.
Facility is in this direction.
How are you guys doing?
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Some unique items are scanned to progress your system data and other planets. Okay. How do I scan?
Opening fire.
It said I have to find multiple of them to scan them. I guess that makes sense. I'm going in.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in a Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Okay. Oh. It's food. This is gonna be like Skyrim where you pick up everything and you don't know what's good and what's not good until later. Oh no. Let's go. How did I? Okay, there we go. toilet? No pad, no book. I'll take those things.
The terror morphe's loose. I repeat, the terror morphe's loose. Do not engage. If you can reach it.
I can't believe we got the posting. The United Colonies user version is now official. I can't even imagine the red tape you had to cut through at mass. Long overdue, and I get to be part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate External Biology Technician. As I ship out in 3 days, Amanda is still upset, but I sure I'll have plenty of leave, and we'll be back in the Atlantic and the New Atlantis all the time. I'm not sure where I'm going. Definitely somewhere in the United Colonies base. I guess I'll find out when I get there. Marines dropped a few species off this morning. Totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them, they're anthropods. The aliens will be into Homerus? Gummerus. Basically giant space lobsters. They're promising giant space lobsters. Very promising giant space lobsters. I'm not entirely sure why the UC grunts found these particular statistics from some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of these earlier species could be controlled by any reliability, as noted from earlier logs. Their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons, but as a bullet is less than useful if a gun keeps turning it on itself on the shooter. These new features possess a perfect natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened. And when they do go on the attack, they're terrifying, so we'll see. Candidate 1. We got our first extraterrestrial candidate today, what appears to be an alien form of blue god Vesta, essentially a giant spider. Michelson, a very productive gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security detail is trying to remove him from the cocoon, and we had no choice but to put down the creature. A minor setback, none of us expected success on our first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that detachment of the United Colonies Marines is scheduled to deliver another creature next Thursday. We're moving, packing our shop, introducing to an entire operation. It happened so fast my head is spinning. The work of the anthropods has been so successful, they're actually relocating to their homeworld. We'll have an unlimited supply of creatures, the Exofair Division. It's been named Senior Exobiologist, which means we'll be running the entire faculty. My first instinct is to tell Amanda. I'm not used to her not being there. I give Michelson credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the mass brass know it was my work turning the neuro control interface and was instrumental in controlling the anthropod. I guess Paulson's being forced to retire. Good riddance. Ashta specimen. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashta. I'm not sure that Ashta is a terrifying beast and natural predator, but those were sexual and exceptional and wonderful qualities. The after the work they're doing here. It's the Ashta native to the planet Aka in the CNN system, home to the city, capital, and the Free Star Collective. We have a group of ground pounders to grab candidates right from the enemy's backyard. Though it does beg to question, have the Free Star Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, timetable has just got accelerated. Any fears of Fear Star Collective counterparts managed to weaponize Asta from is completely dispelled. After Michelson debacle, we determined the NCI should be attached under full sedation so that it isn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterward. The Ashta proved incredibly resistant to synchronization. We never achieved control fidelity of 47%, so Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashta still can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Free Star Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with the colony, and looks like the Marines have another species collective dropped. Okay. Another creature, another failure. Not so fault the U.S. vampires. We wanted to get Predator, but they deliver. These things are so alien. Someone has a difficult time on deciding on a destination. Opted for the Repton's Venenium. Shame we couldn't probably sink the NSI. These things could be spectacular, especially the poison.
Oh man, that was the best. Classic United Colonies. Put something in a game until it kills you. One more time.
Very cool. Magnetic Just Assistant. Ooh. Nothing. What was it? Pencil case. Box. Nothing. Note. Hitting at 6:45. Gold pyramid sculpture safe. Fill in all open slots with the last layer of the lock. Select a key and rotate it. Each key can only be used once. I don't get it. Okay. Grapes. Darts, blankets. Pillow inside a bucket. Battery. Silence of the Sand. Astonishing achievement. Filmmaking at this finest. A true triumph. What do you think, Vasco? Stress reduction procedure. Bang head here. Oh, and there's hand prints and stuff. Variable. Okay. Folder. Alien bug paperweight. I'll take that. Never know. Notebooks. Blender base. Package chocolate, you say? What? Oh, it's a lamp. I was like, what is this? Sit. Sid. You see, the United Colonies become part of a better future. Chunks. Choose your chunks. How with sauce. Ooh. A succulent, okay. Your turn to do the dishes. Dumbass. That's not nice. Gun. What are you doing?
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Who are you and Barrett? What is Constellation?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or, like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member. Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So, he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Can't ask who's the other person? Bull. Okay. Excuse me, Vasco. Don't touch the animals. Wear safety goggles. Wear lab coat. Wear gloves when necessary. Don't eat at your workstation. Clean up your workstation. Anyone not following the rules will be denied access to the lab. Know when safety equipment is located and how to use it. Fire blanket, emergency shut-off controls. Beware of evacuation exits. Oh. Excuse me, Vasco. You're in my way. I'm trying to run it. Oh, tissues. Nice. I don't think I need those. Hazmat suit. I might need that.
Oh, something's out there.
Not me.
That's the best you can do! Coming at you.
How come you got poppies? What's up with that? Oh, you're behind a wall.
You appear to be prioritizing over your own survival.
You fear this by prioritizing death over your own survival? Yeah, maybe I am. Okay. I don't think these scientist people made it out. Died with your hand inside a blood. Why can he shoot me through the wall, but I can't shoot him? What logic does that make? I think I should actually equip a weapon. Weapon. Eon. Rifle. Maelstrom. Let's see. I think the red markers are indicating if there's a guy. Ah, that's a nicer weapon. No bullets? That's the downside of it. Has way much damage, but I think I just picked up licorice. Well, clean up after yourself. Yeah, everything has a weight, so I imagine picking up a ton of things will weigh me down. Don't need a microscope. What is this? Can't scan it. Experiment analysis of selected clone cell. Where are the creatures? Ah, there it is. 30 footprint. Equations of some sort. It's inside a circle. I can craft things. Ooh, cool.
Listen up. Someone's trying to jump our school. Out here, while Rogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through. Wait, what was that? Move! 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 Cover me! Kingdom burn!
You were trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
Wow. This exploding stuff near you, but sir.
Easy, buddy!
Your center of mass.
Some sort of thing. Synergy.
There is no enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering.
Soon my wandering, huh? No problems with that.
Here! Over here!
Hey, you said there was no enemies. That guy looked pretty enemy-like. Didn't he? Ooh, a plant inside a bubble. Looks like nonsense. Chemicals affinity. DNA. So, more toxin. Like the sound of these might be up. Ooh, lamp planner. Don't mind if we do. I'm hoping that I can place the things in my ship. Some of these little plants and stuff. Probably not. It's probably just. I see there's scratch marks like there's some sort of creature loose. What are these? Tape. Nothing picky upable. Coffee mug. Put the I in team. Hey, you see Marines. Now we have a second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, the group of astrologists made first contact nearly 100 years ago, to some remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous, as it was alone. And there current no record of how it got there, so it was a sheer cosmic chance that the astrologists found it, or rather, it found them. Scientists were able to quickly categorize it Osco Machina, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines tasked it to taking down those simpler named Terramorph. I read in the official record once, of the 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those 2 lost a leg. This is an exciting time to be in Exfino. Today we for the Terramorph with a NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped a creature of an indication, the sedative window would be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. That doesn't sound good. Dr. Corrin wins emergency slate.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
I love audio files and games. in Horizon, that was like my favorite part of the game, was just like going around and picking up the audiophile's caffeine.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
God. What is it? Well, I took that, I guess. Okay.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
Was he Dr. Wine? Is whatever they're talking about still here? Is it loose on the planet?
Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I'm with the Constellation. You need to stop checking your ship. That's right, I killed Barrett's here. Preference, better back up. Enough talk. Other places to be.
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you. Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons. But the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship. You're not talking us out of this score.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices range from kind words to distractions or threat. Each choice is a difficulty. Higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. The more points you earn, the more you succeed. Here's one of our wrestlers happening. You have it wrong, Constellation and Explorer Group. They aren't treasure. Hey, if you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me, but the Frontier. Anyway, it passed your entire crew. You don't try to look again.
Sorry, but I can't. Easy. Maybe this doesn't have to get ugly. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Alright.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Ah. Yeah.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Sleep. Hydroclad. Well, I think I'm gonna end this one here. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye.
It personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live. Combat. Barrett often yells, pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why. You are trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive. There is no enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering. But the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.